Well, I'm super late to this party, so let's just get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sai, and I hope everyone is having a great day. As a reminder, guys, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 PM BST. Links for that are in the description down below. Please come along, give us a follow. So there's been a lot happening over the last couple of weeks with Fallout 76. I've missed a boat on most of this stuff. I've read about it, I know about it, I just haven't made the video yet. So here we are, we're making the video. We're going to talk about it anyway. Let's just get into it. Okay, so I think it's only right that we start with the Treasure Hunter event, and I think the community's overriding feeling of the event was incredibly underwhelming. It seemed like the percentage chance for anything decent to drop out of the pails was very, very, very low. I only managed to pick up the Treasure Hunter outfit myself. I couldn't get any of the other stuff, specifically the Croc backpack, which is one that I really, really wanted, and apparently what everyone wanted as well. Very, very sought after, but I don't really think it dropped that much for people to buy. The pails seemed very expensive. I think it was 6k in caps for one of the ornate pails to buy. So even if you were cap rich right now at the moment with the vending machines being down, it's not easy to make the amount of caps that you normally would. Therefore, people are struggling to be able to afford to buy the pails, so they're having to farm them. When they were farming them, they were dropping dusty pails most of the time, which would drop you something like a bottle of whiskey, some coal, maybe a little bit of lead scrap or aluminum scrap, but nothing really too special. And the main thing that you seem to get out of these pails was plans for mounted heads. I think I picked up maybe 12 to 15 mounted squirrel heads, blood bug heads, fox heads. It was very underwhelming as an event in whole, and I think the community were overall disappointed in this one. Hopefully if they bring it back again, the percentage chances will go up. We'll be able to see some more of that rare loot, get a better chance at getting the stuff that we actually want to get. There were even people in the community asking for the event to be extended, so they did extend it. They extended it an extra 2 days from May 25th to the 27th. It didn't seem to do a lot for people. I don't think anyone got anything much more special out of it, just grinding around the ash heap, which is kind of a boring area really anyway. There's not a lot of stuff going on in the ash heap. Perhaps if they'd let it go around the whole map, maybe it would have been a bit more interesting, and again those percentages needed to go up. And then you had the problem with Fasnacht. So everyone was very excited. Fasnacht was coming, Fasnacht was coming back. People were excited to go out and grind for their masks. Fasnacht went up. It went up for 1 hour and was immediately taken back down. So obviously Fasnacht being taken down pretty much immediately. I think it was an hour after it was launched. We had an explanation here from Valseek, the community manager. Let us know what was going on. Hi everyone, we'd like to share an update with you on the status of Fasnacht Parade and what we're doing to get the event back up and running. Shortly after we enabled Fasnacht Parade yesterday, we began receiving reports that critters were not spawning correctly during certain objectives, which would cause the event to fail. So basically, critters weren't spawning, the event wasn't running properly, they had to take it down. Bethesda then updated and said that they found a fix for the event, and they were going to try and re-enable the event, and they were currently targeting 10 AM ET on the 27th of May. The only problem was they didn't hit that 10 AM target, and there was no communication from them, so people started to get mad. So as you guys can see here, the forums started to get mad around 10 AM when they said they were targeting the event to go live. Now, there is a difference between saying the event will be live and we're targeting the event to go live at this time. So I understand Bethesda had leeway on that point. However, they did state a time, which obviously then people get into their heads that it should be that time, or they should see some sort of update or communication from someone. And no one communicated anything with them for a couple of hours. To say that they were still working in the background to get the Fasnacht update live, and it wasn't quite ready yet. It took a little while for that communication to come through. So as you can see here, around 10 AM, lots of question marks. So is it starting or what? Reporting in, it's 10 AM ET, Helvetia is still without decorations and the Fasnacht queue is not popping up. Guess it'll be later then. Still nothing. Well, question mark. Someone poke Todd with a sharp stick and tell him he forgot to go to work today. Now, I can't blame Bethesda for this because I understand at the moment it's very difficult circumstances, working through home, trying to get things done with a very expectant crowd of people waiting for this event, and they're trying their very best to get it up as fast as they possibly can for people. The only problem is the communication. People get mad when the communication isn't there. So updating the community just after 10 AM and saying, look guys, we're really sorry, it's not ready just yet, please bear with us, we'll keep you updated, that kind of thing probably would have quelled the fallout, excuse my pun, on the forums and people getting so mad about this kind of thing. I think Bethesda need to take a lesson from this in communication and just learn that communication is key, and people really appreciate you updating them and things a lot more quickly than they have done in the past. Now obviously Fasnacht is up and everyone's enjoying their time getting their masks. I personally got the Deathclaw mask and the Father Winter helmet, so I'm pretty happy with that, and the event is in full swing and everyone is having a good time. The drop rates seem to be pretty good for the Fasnacht event at the moment. We're getting some good stuff out of it, so maybe they have learned a little bit about those percentages from the Treasure Hunter event and applied them to Fasnacht. And then because Bethesda did have these issues with the Fasnacht parade, they've decided to extend the event by an additional week, so it will be live until June the 9th, which gives you guys much more chance to grind out for those rare masks and rewards from the event. They're also going to be giving out a free bundle of stuff to the Atomic Shop for absolutely every player as way of an apology, which will include the blue Crazy Guy Fasnacht mask, a red heart sign, and an ochre wallpaper. That should be live on Tuesday the 2nd of June for everyone to claim. And we're also going to be getting another double XP weekend, which will begin on Thursday the 4th of June at 12 PM ET and will end on Monday June the 8th 12 PM ET. So if you are looking to start a brand new character or looking to get into the game itself, now will be the time. Thursday 4th of June 12 PM ET, double XP, be there. Bethesda have also switched to private test server now to the public test server, which means if you own the game on Bethesda.net, you can download the public test server and you can test out some of the new stuff coming up in update 20. It looks like public teams, legendary perks, and the Colossal Problem Wendigo event are up on the PTS as we speak, and I will be checking those things out for you guys very, very soon on the next video, as we look at some of the data mines and the leaks for some of the stuff coming up in update 20. So let me know, guys, what did you think of the Mole Miner Treasure Hunter event? Were you happy with it? Were you underwhelmed like many of us were? How are you enjoying Fasnacht? Are you grinding out those masks? And are you looking forward to update 20? Or are you going to be checking out the PTS and some of those new bits of content yourself? Just want to take a second to thank everyone for coming through and hitting the subscribe button. We're up to 81 now. We're only 19 away from the custom URL. I think that's due in part mostly to the dupe glitch video. It took off like a complete rocket. Wasn't expecting that, but there we go. That was what happens when you have differing views to a lot of people, right? But discussion is good regardless. And once again, thank you all so much for coming through, supporting the channel, watching the content, and yeah, thank you. And as always, guys, remember, for all your Fallout 76 content, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and if you would be so kind, leave a thumbs up on this video. It really helps me and the channel out so much. Guys, once again, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Peace.